Hi, I'm Richard Holcomb, and welcome to Who Rocks New Mexico. Today, if you're starting up or own a small business, there's an organization that can help you achieve success. Let's check out the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce. We'll meet Mark Johnson, who's plugging into the sun in a big way with Soluna Solar. But first, the Chavez family mixes faith and family into one of the most successful New Mexico fencing companies.
I started the company in '69. I actually was born here in New Mexico, but I had been in the West Coast in California for a while, and then came back here and actually opened this fence company here. And it's been good. You know, it wasn't easy because all you had at that point is just a truck and a wheelbarrow.
You know, my father did the hard work. He got it off the ground, started it from nothing, as he was saying back in 1969.
We've been working together for so long that he's actually become my friend. So it's good. It is good.
I've known Paul since I was 6 years old. That's around 48 years that we've been friends, and ended up being co-workers. I met him many years ago when they first started Valley Fence back in 1969. We were both little kids, and we still know each other to this day. We still work with each other, and we're still friends.
You do become a family. And we've had our employees, a lot of our key employees, for years and years. We couldn't be where we're at today without our employees. Close-knit, they become more than just employees, they're family.
We kid around that we're like the fencing supermarket of the Southwest, and we're proud of it. We hang our signs everywhere. If you drive anywhere in this city, in this state, you're going to see a Valley Fence sign. We're pretty proud that we've done almost every bridge in I-40 and I-25. A lot of the decorative type fences you see on these bridges, the Valley Fence has done them.
We do lots of big work. We like the big work. You know, we're excited about that, and being statewide and in the surrounding states. But we've always tried to keep in touch with the residential side of it.
We've always kept the residential because it's what got us started. Fencing is sort of a security type of thing anyway. People want to keep their dogs in and want to, keep their houses safe and so on, and that kind of thing. And so it's an easy way to get to know people.
I absolutely love it. I think it gives the entire property and the house a totally different character that maybe other style of fences wouldn't necessarily provide.
We feel we can give back and continue to give back to our community on the residential aspect and be a service to them in that area. When you're born and raised here in New Mexico, as we were, and have our roots here, so we're involved with the community. We appreciate the community. We know that we're here because of the community. On an average year, different kinds of fence, we do over 100 miles a year. So that'll kind of give you an idea. You're talking barbed wire or chain link or woven wire game fence, guardrail, whatever it may be. And so it's miles and miles and miles of fence work. We do a lot of work for the city, for the state highway department.
Some notable projects that we did with Valley Fence included Tower Pond Community Park, the North Domingo Baca Community Park, and the New Mexico Veterans Memorial at Filchacone Park. All of our projects are procured either through competitive bid or a selection process. So we knew that we were getting the best price for the scope of work that we were asking for.
This is a great facility here in the Valley, and we're proud that we were able to have a part in working with the city on this project. We got 4 different fields and batting cages, and just up in the corner there's also a skate park. One of the other products that we're really proud that we worked on was the New Mexico Veterans Memorial. It's a beautiful tribute to the New Mexico veterans.
Obviously, price is an important component for us doing work, but in addition to that, we got people who were reliable, dependable, who provided a quality product and good service to their customers.
Appreciate the customers, appreciate the people, because as I said, the people around you is what makes the company. You can only provide the service, and if you don't provide a good service, of course you're not going to be around very long. And we've been here for 40 some odd years, so obviously we're doing something right.
The Albuquerque Convention Center recently underwent a $20 million facelift, and Who Rocks was on the scene at the unveiling to check out the renovations. Let's take a look.
My name is Cece Miller, and I'm with Creative Encores. We're an event planning specialist here in Albuquerque.
My name is Laura Kesselman, and I own Kesselman Jones, a conference and event management company, and I'm also the chair of the board of the Albuquerque Convention and Visitors Bureau.
I'm Randy Trask, and I run the International Trade Promotion Program for the city.
My name is Sandy Garcia, and I'm a vice president at Bank of the West.
I'm Melanie Burns, and I own Achievement Gallery and Flair Events.
My name is Ian Isidoro, and I work for the Embassy Suites Albuquerque.
This is so much needed and amazing at the same time. I'm so honored to be here and to be able to walk around and see all the new improvements here in Albuquerque. It's fantastic.
This is an incredible improvement of this great resource that we have here in Albuquerque.
I worked here probably about a year ago when they started the construction, and you know, it's amazing what they did with the place.
You know what? Amazing is not even the right word for it. Albuquerque has needed this for so long. And as a young lady that used to attend balls here when I was younger with my dad for the Mayor's Gala, I used to think it was the most beautiful place in the world. But now I know it is, because look at what they've done. It's fabulous.
I think they did a really good job. I'm really looking forward to some of the events they hold here.
It's something that we've needed for a really, really long time. You know, we sell this city not just domestically but internationally, and it's something that is important to show that we're a sophisticated city of almost 1 million people, so we're here.
Up next, using solar power is less expensive than ever.
Hi, I just saw Robert Wagner on television reading a script about reverse mortgages. You know, Robert doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, but I do. Every month at Frost Mortgage, we loan hundreds of thousands of dollars to seniors to eliminate their mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. How much better would your life be if you didn't have a mortgage payment to make next month? If you're 62 or older, give us a call and we'll show you how this wonderful mortgage program works.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson, the owner of American Tire and Service. Do you know what makes a great mechanic? Training is mighty important. Certification? You bet. But do you know what really makes a great mechanic? Heart. It's a passion that drives the mechanic to do the right thing every time. We've been helping people like you for over 25 years. We're locally owned and proud to serve you.
American Tire and Service on Highway 528 between Southern and Northern. The only guys for you.
What every child deserves.
To be safe in our home.
Food and clothes.
Not to be hurt.
A good education.
To grow up with our brothers and sisters.
To be loved, valued, and respected.
El Ranchito is a loving and stable children's home where brothers and sisters can live together as they grow into adulthood or until they can be reunited with their families. With your help, El Ranchito de los Niños will continue its mission for years to come. Learn how you can help. Call us today.
Solar power is a perfect solution for today's energy demands, and there's a solar company in Dixon, New Mexico that's plugging into the sun in a big way.
Solunas Solar in Los Ebanistas is located in Dixon, New Mexico in the Embudo Valley. This area is rich with history. Having our business here is a wonderful aspect because we do give that feel of we're a hometown place. You're going to know us by name. We're always going to be there for you, and we're here to stay.
Solunas Solar is a division of Los Ebanistas Incorporated, which is our construction business. We spun off Solunas Solar doing solar thermal heating systems for the homes that we're building and some retrofits. The project that we're at today is a system that we originally put in about 4 years ago and added onto it just this year. And it offsets the natural gas bill by about 90%. We have it hooked into a backup heating system run by natural gas, but it has cut the energy production by 90%.
The house was an existing home that we bought maybe 5-6 years ago that Mark Johnson had built originally. And after we were in it for a while, I told Mark I wanted to see if we could do thermal solar. I think in a part of the country like this where we've got just abundant sunshine, to take advantage of that resource is a good thing. We can run the whole house on solar, both hot water and thermal heat.
Soluna Solar is one of the few companies, and really the only one in the north, that we offer both solar thermal and hot water heat for houses and photovoltaic for grid-tied electrical systems.
What's neat about solar right now is that we believe that in about 3 to 5 years you'll be able to power your home from your roof or on your property cheaper than what you can buy energy from the local utility, which is very exciting and a new thing that we're trying to talk to our clients about and let them realize that solar technology is here, and why not put the sun to use.
It's time to dispel the myth that solar is too expensive. In just the last few years, solar costs have dropped about 2/3, making a residential system an 8 or 9 year payback and a business system 5 or 6 year payback. And then for the next 25 or 30 years after that, you'll have free electricity.
Behind us is one of our commercial jobs. This is Taos Charter School. It consists of 420 modules, and it's the community solar project. It's the first of its kind in New Mexico. The cool thing about this community solar project is that members of the Kit Carson utility will be able to purchase 1, 2, 3, however modules they desire in order to offset their bill at home. So what this system is doing, it's making energy here, even though it's not tied directly to your home, it's still offsetting your bill. For whatever energy it's making here at this location, you're able to apply that to your utility bill.
A good reason to, the reason to pick Soluna Solar is because of our varied abilities in the construction business and in solar, thermal, and our renewable energy, our plumbing and electrical expertise. And you want to hire a company like us who has all of those talents in-house. To put it all in a nutshell, to go solar, you save money, it helps your pocketbook. Even better than that, you're doing something for the environment, you're doing something for your kids in the future, for your children and your children's children. And that's a really good reason to go solar.
Keeping you warm and safe is what Mountain West is all about.
As an eye surgeon, I'm passionate about using the most advanced medical procedures to help improve and restore vision. I'm also passionate about retinitis pigmentosa, or RP, an irreversible eye disease that often affects young adults and ultimately causes blindness. For me, the effects are more than just a stat. It's personal. My mother Juliet developed RP as a young child and became legally blind when she reached 40 years of age.
Today there is no cure, but with the right research, someday there will be.
That's why, while I was in school earning my MBA, classmates and I started the Juliet RP Vision Foundation, a non-profit organization dedicated to finding a cure for retina eye diseases. The goal of the foundation is threefold. First, raise awareness of this disease and its early signs. Second, provide college scholarships to visually impaired students. And third, fund research and ultimately find a cure.
So why are we sharing all this with you?
It's because we need your help, and there are so many wonderful ways to be involved.
We invite you to visit julietfoundation.org to learn more about the effects of retina eye diseases and how you can help. Donations of any size are tax deductible, will be greatly appreciated, and will be applied for research or scholarships.
As a young child, I promised my mother there would one day be a cure, and with your help, I'm confident there will be.
Need office space? 3791 Southern Boulevard in Rio Rancho represents an outstanding value in office space in the heart of Rio Rancho's business district. With clean and versatile space available, 3791 Southern Boulevard is a 2-story office building and offers good visibility with signage opportunities for tenants. There's only one suite of up to 2,700 square feet still available, so act now. For more information, call David at 505-259-3706.
We'd like to invite you to First Tuesdays, a networking event created specifically for business owners and executives.
Giving you the opportunity to interact on a personal level with business people just like you.
Mark your calendar for every first Tuesday in 2014.
4:30 to 6:30 at Hotel Albuquerque's Q Bar for free hors d'oeuvres, happy hour cash bar,
and networking with fellow business owners and executives.
It's new, it's social, it's your opportunity to make new connections, build relationships, and share new ideas with your peers.
No pressure, no speakers, no roster, and no rules.
And name tags with first names only, so the focus is on you rather than your company.
It's First Tuesdays for business owners and executives, 4:30 to 6:30 at Hotel Albuquerque's Q Bar.
To register, visit firsttuesdaysabq.com. Be there!
Since 1989, Mountain West Sales has been providing exceptional products and unsurpassed service to homeowners, contractors, engineers, and architects.
Hi, I'm Jim Lyle with Mountain West Sales. When you're shopping for a stove or insert or something that will heat your home, it's important to get as much information as you can about the different types of fuel sources that are available, because not everything is best for everybody. Here at Mountain West Sales, we can help you make that informed decision. We have the best product selection, the best value, and the best service I think you'll find anywhere in Albuquerque. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about these different fuel sources, pellet stoves, wood stoves, and gas stoves, so you can get an idea of what the advantages are, how they work, and why you might choose one over the other. The advantages to heating with wood are that it's very comfortable and it's a very unobtrusive heat. It kind of sneaks up on you and just makes you comfortable. Modern wood stoves are also very efficient, so they burn less wood to provide more heat. Wood can be a really inexpensive fuel source, and it's sustainable. If you have easy access to it, it can even be free. EPA certified stoves, fireplaces, and inserts are okay to burn on no burn nights, so you'll never be restricted as to when you can burn the stove. The other thing that wood stoves give you is energy independence. You don't have to rely on electricity or gas to heat your home, and you'll always have a heat source no matter what happens. Probably most importantly, or the thing that gets people's attention the most, is that when a wood stove is burning, it's dramatic, it's calming, and it's beautiful to look at. It will be the focal point of the room that it's in. Pellet stoves are great because they can operate on a thermostat. Most of them have electronic ignition, so they can come on and off as they need to maintain the room at a constant temperature. They're safe to use at all hours of the day, so you can run them when you're away at work, so that your house is nice and warm when you get home. With regular cleaning and maintenance, they'll provide steady, even heat for many years. They're very reliable. Pellets can be purchased in bulk or by the bag, so fuel is never really an issue. They're easy to store, and as long as you keep them dry, they'll last for a long time. Pellet stoves are highly efficient, probably even more efficient than the most efficient EPA-rated wood stoves. Because pellet stoves can be vented either horizontally or vertically, there aren't many places in your house where you couldn't put one, so you have lots of options for placement. All things considered, gas stoves are actually probably the most convenient fuel source. They're thermostat controlled, again like pellet stoves. They ignite automatically, so you can run them day and night even when you're not there. They give you a steady, even heat. There's no fuel to store, there's no maintenance, and no ashes to clean up. There's a very low cost of ownership, and actually they're very economical to run as long as you're on natural gas. Many people think that natural gas is wildly expensive, but if you take a close look at it, that's really not true. They actually have the highest efficiency of all the fuel types we've discussed today. So today we've talked about the differences between pellet, wood, and gas stoves. I hope the information has been helpful. If you have any other questions, we here at Mountain West Sales would be happy to help you. So if you're starting the search for a new fuel source for your home, please come down to Mountain West Sales so that we can assist you to find the right product for your house.
Up next, let's check out the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, I'm Michael Newman, host of New Mexico True Television, which airs immediately after Who Rocks. Here's a preview of what you'll see throughout the year on our show. Heron Lake is just 10 miles south of the town of Chama and sits nestled amidst the ponderosa pines of the Chama Valley. This reservoir has been designated as a no-wake or quiet lake, which means that while motorboats are allowed, they may only move at trolling speeds so as not to create a wake on the lake. This makes for a peaceful experience, and for me, the serene nature of this quiet lake beckons to be experienced by kayak. Getting an early start, the water looks like glass, and I'm able to have the lake all to myself. Panoramic views of the Pine Bluffs and Brazos Cliffs in the distance make a great backdrop for my meditative rowing exercise. I'd had just enough time to get lost in my thoughts and do a bit of daydreaming when I run into some other kayakers out on the water. With my newfound friends, I start paddling towards the cliff face near the dam. No sooner do we reach the rocky wall than we are engulfed by the sounds of the swallows flying overhead. It is truly spectacular and just one more enchanting element of Heron Lake. While the waters are calm now, this lake is known for its great summer breezes that bring windsurfing and sailing aficionados to its shores. In fact, Heron is the home base for the New Mexico Catamaran Club. And more often than not, you'll spot them cutting through the water flying hull on their Hobie Cats. There's nothing like seeing a bunch of colorful sails speckled against this landscape. But I have to say, for now, I'm happy to have these waters all to myself. When you're ready to hit the water, here's some tips for Heron Lake State Park. Heron Lake is just 20 miles south of the town of Chama and just under 2 hours north of Santa Fe. Camping, hiking, fishing, and sailing are among the many activities you may enjoy at Heron Lake. And keep in mind, Heron Reservoir is a designated quiet lake where motorboats may operate at no more than a trolling speed. We are traveling all over New Mexico to show you all the great places to spend a few hours or a few days. Perhaps places you didn't even know existed in the land of enchantment. So join us in just a few minutes right here on KLB4, immediately following Who Rocks New Mexico, for another great episode of New Mexico True Television.
Looking for something fun to do in Albuquerque? Look no further. ABQ365.com is your resource for things to do in ABQ. From food and wine to local culture to sporting events, ABQ365 has something for you to do every day of the year. Check out the 365 days of events. Get out and enjoy all your city has to offer. Go to abq365.com to make your plans today.
What you don't need when it's time to close your mortgage is a nameless, faceless voice at the other end of a 1-800 number. What you do need is a licensed local loan officer who will attend your closing, sit with you, and answer every one of the questions that you will surely have as you read and sign over 57 legal documents. At Frost Mortgage, we're licensed, we're professional, and we're local. We don't just close loans, we open doors.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson with American Tire and Service. Did you know any independent, reputable automotive repair center can provide factory scheduled maintenance under your new vehicle warranty? It's true, you don't need to go to the dealer. You know us, you trust us. So check your owner's manual for scheduled maintenance and let your guys at American Tire do the rest. Engine maintenance, transmission, tire rotation, any scheduled maintenance. American Tire and Service, your guys for all your vehicle maintenance and repairs. See us today.
If you're starting a small business or you own your own, there's an organization here in town that can really help you achieve success. Let's check out the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce.
So as the president and CEO, I oversee the work of the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce. I work closely with the board of directors. We're small business advocates, and we also are involved in education, workforce training, and convention and tourism. Even though we're a Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, many of our members are not Hispanic-owned businesses.
Our membership is, I'd say, about 35% non-Hispanic business owners, The Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce encourages all business owners to join the chamber. We definitely want to help all business owners here in the community grow.
The chamber has become like a family. There are such wonderful people to work with that they're always looking for opportunities for business people to get our name out.
We get a lot of referrals from the chamber. A lot of business people call us up for a line of credit, a small business loan. We do 2 or 3 business startups a month, and a couple of those come from the Hispano Chamber.
Although we started out as small business advocates 40 years ago, somewhere along the way, 6 or 7 years into that, somebody decided that we needed to be part of education.
We are very committed to education in New Mexico, particularly here in Albuquerque. We raise money and award high school seniors, very deserving high school seniors, scholarships every year. We've raised close to $1.7 million in scholarships over the past 37 years.
So I've been teaching classes on Microsoft Office, not only to members of the Hispano Chamber of Commerce, but also members of the community. The ultimate goal is to get people more aware of how technology works and to accept it more into their lifestyle, really to prepare them to go out and look for employment, or to possibly have them upgrade their skills to possibly move up in their current job. I'm also involved with the Comcast Digital Connectors programs. We go out to a local high school here and we teach a class on called IT Essentials. We're preparing these kids for the future. I mean, these kids are the future leaders, and with technology the way that it's advanced here in the last 5 years, we really try to have to play catch up to keep them involved with it so that we become the front runners in education and technology like we used to be years ago.
The scholarships that they provide for the young kids and everything else they do, the training for employees of companies that need computer training, that need office skills, those kinds of things. The Chamber's been a great resource for a lot of my customers, and it's been fun to introduce my customers to the Chamber.
I oversee the Convention and Tourism Department. Our main job is to bring in conventions and tourism to the city of Albuquerque. So the fantastic thing about working here at the Hispano Chamber is that we have this culture and heritage that not only the Hispano Chamber has been built on, but much of the same idealisms that the city's been built on. And so we really do utilize that to go out to reach other conventions that maybe are going to other cities and don't really understand what Albuquerque has to offer. We reach out to them, we bring them back to the city, we show them what we can do for them and how hospitable our city really is.
The Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce is very proud of what we've accomplished in the community, and we're very proud to say that we provide resources and tools for small businesses and individuals to succeed.
The feeling that I get of giving back, it's important to me to work somewhere that I feel like what we do makes a difference, and I see that all the time here at the Chamber.
It takes all of us to really work for this Chamber, and really on behalf of education, on behalf of small business, and trying to, at the end of the day, give back to the community and create a better place for all of us.
That's all the time we have this week on Who Rocks New Mexico. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. And while you're out and about this week, if you see our men and women in uniform, stop them and be sure and thank them for their service. If you'd like more information on the folks you saw on today's show, check us out on the web at whorocksnm.com. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next week.